Yeah, because I need. Welcome and good morning to everyone. Welcome you in this beautiful, lovely day at Wałbrzych, Poland, at 2025 European Field Championships finals. Today we're gonna watch mixed and men's and women's teams, final and bronze matches. So goal. We're gonna shoot in a few minutes. So far the weather is absolutely amazing. For the past few days we had a lot of rain, a lot of wind. The eliminations and the qualifications so far were extremely hard for the archers, but for the finals we have lovely weather.
Yes, we did. Well, I can speak for myself as I was on the field. The qualification was really windy. It was pretty cold the second day. But now we have a lovely weather for the finals field, and by the forecast it looks that we're gonna have also a very nice weather for the second day also. So it's going to be very nice finals, and we are looking forward to it. So in a few minutes or maybe seconds already we're gonna start the first match of the day, which is going to be recurve under 21 mixed team bronze medal match between mixed team of Czechia and mixed team from home Poland. For Czechia we have Monika Towarnicka and Richard Krejci. And for Polish team, I don't know the pronunciation.
We have Gabriela Pośpiech and Jędrzej Brylewski.
Yeah, so they should come up any second.
Yes, we're gonna start with presenting the judges, of course. Archers are getting ready in 10. We're gonna start just in a second.
So final checks are being done on the finals field.
So sorry about that. And ladies and gentlemen, please welcome on the field of play the first finalist for the bronze medal.
So now we can see the archers coming on the finals field for the bronze medal match. U21 mixed team bronze.
Udział w pierwszym meczu. Będzie to mecz o brązowy medal w konkurencji łuków klasycznych. Zawodnicy mają poniżej 21 lat.
And we want now a big applause for our athletes. So target number 1, representing Czechia, Monika Towarnicka and Richard Krejci.
So for the Czech team, Richard Krejci and Monika Towarnicka.
And on target number 2, representing Poland, Gabriela Pośpiech, Jędrzej Brylewski.
I do tarczy numer 2 strzelać będą reprezentanci polscy Gabriela Pośpiech i Jędrzej Brylewski.
Gabriela Pośpiech, Jędrzej Brylewski, Towarnicka, Monika and Krejci, Richard for the Czechs.
So we can already hear the Czech team cheering on there too in this final, so it will be a really nice match, and we have some fans also, so it's gonna be really nice today.
Yes. Czech mixed team actually qualified first Unfortunately, in semifinals they lost to Slovakia 73 to 69, so it was a very close match. So now they are shooting for the bronze medal. Poles qualified 6, so they actually pulled through from a long trip to land up here in the bronze medal. But this is sport, things like that. But in semifinals they lost to Great Britain. Now the first target. For the first target it's going to be 40 centimeters. Target.
40 centimeter target.
And Gabriela from Poland start with a 5.
So it is a 5 for Poland. Really nice start.
Distance is 30 meters. We can see the coach making a little bit of shade in the face.
This is a 2.
This is a
Oh,
7 points.
a 2 now.
It was a very quick shot. You can also see that Archer is doing some adjustments in the sights.
And again, the same goes for the Czech team. We can see that the sun is really blinding the archers now. So everything in their capabilities to block the sun. And we could see probably some arrow problem with Richards. But it should be all good now.
We still have over 120 seconds left on the clock.
So longer hold now.
4 points.
So 4 to start, which is really good, I would say.
So for now it's 4 to 7. Each archer will shoot excuse me, 2 arrows to each of the target face.
3 points.
So 3 points.
Still 7.
3 points by Monika.
So
So we have 7-7. We have a tie after first
2 arrows.
2 arrows.
Back to Poland.
I would like to remind that on the final eliminations, rounds or duels, however you want to call them, there are 4 targets. So
4.
So 4 points for Poland now,
yes.
extending their lead to 11 now.
And Andrzej, he adjusted his sight. Let's gonna see if it's gonna actually improve his score, because first hour was a 2.
Well, they can take time because they still have 70 seconds.
Wow, super 6.
And solid 6.
Yeah,
so
I was dead center 6, so
Not only a 6,
17
but
points
center.
after the first target.
yeah, that's a good
That's
score.
that's really good. 7 points lost only for first target. It's really good.
As we said, only 4 targets, so not much of a space for error, so you don't have a time hours to catch up.
5.
So 5 points for
Yes.
Richard now.
Yeah, solid response.
So 5 to make it a tie after the first target.
5.
And
So
it is a 5. So
17.
unofficially we're going to be tied after the first target, which can tell us
So
that
now
this is going to be a tight match.
is going to check the arrows on the targets, because you can trust my scope. It was Swarovski, but I'm becoming old, so better to check on the target.
In the field archery, each target stands in a different distance, but also a different angle. So you don't
Already
adjust your sights
already
only to the
became.
distance, but you have to take the elevation or depression depending if it's up or down.
Yep.
And
So this is
that kind of a shooting for the archers which are under 21, actually all 4 of them are actually under 20. As far as I remember, is solid, because you need experience to do that accordingly, because it's
Yeah.
a different set of skills than the usual target shooting, where you have same level all the time.
Yeah, definitely on the target it's much easier because you're just shooting on a same distance like pretty much the whole day. But here on the target, no, on the field archery, you need to take the, as you said, the elevation. You need to cut on the sight marks So you would make the distance correct. So it requires some skill, but as you said, we have some skills U21s here, so it's going to be, I think, an experienced match.
Yeah, that's gonna be.
And we could see it in the qualification. Czech team qualified first, yeah, and Polish team qualified sixth. So
Yeah, pulled through those eliminations from the 6th place. Now they are fighting for the 3rd in the bronze match. Gabriela, first shot.
oh, that is a miss.
That's a miss. Oh, that might mess up the match.
Yes, but we'll see how Jandrzej will respond to the miss. But that is a loss of points. That's a big mistake. That is a 4.
And that's a 4.
High 4. So we could see that both of the archers shot quite high arrows, but
This is also gonna be the furthest target. It's set up at 55 meters, 80 centimeters, 80 centimeters target phase.
yes. So we are seeing now Richard at the line, and he shot a 5. Really nice first arrow, which
And it's a 5.
puts the Czech team into the lead by 1 point now.
Yeah, but we also have 1 arrow disadvantage. So I'm gonna see what Monica will give us, and that's a 4.
That's a 4.
So now they are in a solid lead. In field we have scoring only from 1 to 6, so 1 arrow miss is
Not that big of a loss, but
yeah,
still.
but still only 4 targets, so
Yeah.
not much space to wiggle.
So Gabriela
4.
And
got back with a 4.
Yeah.
That's really good arrow.
She
Fi-
recovered nicely.
Recovered nicely, really, yeah.
Such a shot sometimes messes with the archer's head, especially for the younger ones. So nice recovery. And the question is it gonna be enough? They need to pull out the top game now to make up for that mess. Gonna see. And the NJ. Long hold.
No,
5. Close
Yes,
to the
well,
6.
it's a 5.
yeah, it got into his advantage that longer holds often means that the shot is going to be wobbly, but not this time. I shot a solid 5, so really good shooting from the Polish team. But now we can see again Richard. Again a longer hold from him. And it is a 4.
Yeah, that's a 4, even though that just before the release we could shoot slowly his
Yeah.
twitching.
His face wasn't happy with the shot,
Yeah.
but 4 is still
It's
good. It's a good shooting.
And Monica.
Monica.
It's another 4.
It's
So
another 4, yeah.
34-30.
Another 4, so that means 34 to 30 lead now for the Czech team. Even though the Polish shot an M or a miss,
Yeah, it's
it is still a quite doable
everything
result.
can happen. I've seen those matches where various things happen, and
Yeah. I don't want to. I don't want to jinx it, but we can see an equipment failure,
yeah,
running out of time. Everything can happen in archery. There, you never know.
I think 4 years ago at the European Field Championships in the finals, individual finals, actually Archer in the first arrow shot the wrong target, not his but the opponent, so
Ooh.
it counts as a miss,
Yeah,
and still the match was very tight.
yeah. We could see it also in the World Championships last year in Canada. I don't remember the result or the teams, but there was a lot of matches where they lost points. They shot 1 or a miss, and by that you think you lost, but in the end, if you shoot really good the remaining targets, you can still win. So I would say never give up for
Never
that.
give
So because you can always win.
Of course. Until the last arrow is shot, everything can happen.
Yeah.
It appears the score is
So we will now move on to the third targets, which are 20 centimeters or so-called bunnies,
Bunnies, yeah.
and we are shooting them on 10 meters,
Yeah.
both for the uh, barebow archers and recurve and compound archers. So it should be an easy target, but we can see that we have a bit of a podium, so we would be shooting them downwards,
Yeah.
which also requires the
Adjustment, of course.
adjustment of the sight. Again, you have to cut a bit because even though it says 10, we could see that it's not much big of a height difference, but still you're shooting downwards. So a little bit of cutting, maybe to 9 meters. I
Also-
don't know.
Also, important thing, bunnies you're shooting one arrow to each target. So if you're shooting first arrow to the top one and the second one to the lower one, angle changes
Yeah.
also.
Also, yeah. So it requires really big skill to, even hold it, because the 6
Yeah.
point area is just
3.3 centimeters more or less, so it's tiny.
tiny, yeah. So we'll see how Gabrielle will shoot now.
Yeah.
4.
She shot a 4.
Four low.
Low 4, yeah.
Close to 5, but still a 4.
Middle of the 4 area. But it is a really good start again.
Okay. And just preparing himself. Still a lot of time on the clock.
That's a 5.
5.
Nice.
It's nicely on the line, good height, but bit to the right. We can see Richard bit jumping on the podium, trying to see if it's going to make him wobbly. But we are more interested in his shooting. So, how he will do.
Nice
Six.
release. And
That
that's
is a solid 6. That is
flawless shot
nearly
and-
dead center.
Yeah. And the result is always also perfect here. So.
So we will see how Monica will respond.
And
And
that's a 5, I think.
looks like a 5, might be a 6.
I
Well,
think the arrows are too slim to actually cut that line.
yeah, but also the targets, they have a really thick line on
Oh,
the.
that's true.
So we'll see
judges
how
will
the
decide.
judges will call that, but still a 5 is really nice.
And that's a 5.
That's a 5, yeah. 5 liner. And we have again the same thing. The lines may be too thick, we'll see. It's hard to tell from here.
Yeah. Also, for the people who are not familiar with the field, I could see that Czech mixed team was shooting like from top to bottom, and Polish team was shooting left, right. So now first they shot left the top targets, and now they are shooting the lower ones. That's a 5.
That is a 5 too. There is a lot of liners here,
To jest prawdopodobnie
which
druga piątka.
does not make our job easier to call the arrows, but still, it is really solid scores for the Polish team.
But at least judges will have something to do.
Yeah.
19 points for the Poles.
That is a
That's
6.
another 6.
That's
and
another
very
6.
Nice.
Really nice shooting from Richard now.
Oh, it's not that surprising, taking into consideration that he's ranked 98th in the world ranking. So
Yeah.
even though he's so young, he presents some serious level of skill.
5.
And a
That's
5.
Yes.
Monica.
So it looks like only 2 points lost by the Czech team. And if everything will go in their favor, it's going to be a 6-point lead over the team from Poland.
I przed nami jeszcze jedno.
So it is a nice thing. As
Yeah.
talking about Richard too, about experience, last year mixed team world champion with Teresa Wewerkova also.
Mhm.
So, and silver medalist from the 2022 championships in Yankton, USA also. So Richard has a lot of experience with field, so it's not his first time on the finals field. So
Yes, and you can see that he, in field archery you really need that experience. You cannot basically practice. You cannot learn it in some kind of an environment prepared for the usual training sessions. You need to go to these tournaments. You need to shoot with the best. You need to shoot in various weather conditions. You need to shoot in various um, areas. For example, last European Championships, European Championships in Italy, in San Sicario, were in Alps at over 2,000 meters
Yeah,
above the sea level.
elevations
The
making
elevation
also.
was taking its toll. Yes, everyone were tiring very quickly. So
Yeah, and San Sicario was also very hilly.
Yeah.
As you said, we were on Alps, so you could get tired really easily.
yeah,
So
just
San
watching.
well, yeah, just watching and trying to commentate, and yeah, you will get out of breath.
So that 5 with a star was actually was counted as 6. So judge evaluated it. So now Czechs are in 7-point lead.
Yeah.
Before the last target.
Which is going to be a 60 meters. Oh no, 60 centimeter
60 centimeters.
on 35 meters. So we will see Gabriela again shooting first. And it is a solid 5.
Yeah, that's a 5.
Close to a 6 rank, so really nice start.
Last moment adjustments to the sides. I don't know if he enjoyed something, realized something, thought about something, or just coach gave a hint.
Probably. We could see that the first arrow was a bit low. And now it's
5 and 3 for the
now it's high, so it is a 3.
Polska drużyna uzyskała
So 8 points to start with for the Polish team, which gives them only a 1-point lead over Czech team.
With 2 arrows ahead, so
As you said, anything can happen, so we will stay focused until the last arrow.
cool.
Five.
That
That's
is
a 5.
same arrow pretty much as Gabriela.
Yeah.
So we'll see how Monica will respond to it. Five is a solid start for the Czech team again.
5.
And another 5 for Monica, so that is just confirming their dominance in this match.
Yes. 4 arrows to the end, and Czech mixed record of under 21 team leads by 9 points.
Gabriela
Gabriela.
6, really nice.
That's not a liner.
That is an inside out.
That's only one. Let's see if Andrzej will join her.
So Jandrzej taking his time, he still has over
Over
1
6
minute left,
yeah.
so
There's a lot of time.
yeah. You can see the focus on his face. And then 3 again.
He shot at exactly same spot.
So that means that it's going to be again 9 points, which is just enough to tie. So hit to win for Richard now. Anything in the scoring area would give the Czechs a bronze medal.
6.
And it is a 6, so
That anything is a 6.
so it is now pretty much the match is decided in whose favor. We'll see Monica's last arrow now, which can be an anything.
5
And that anything is a 5, so Czech team is taking a bronze medal here in Walbrzych, Poland, at the European Championships in field archery.
zawodników poniżej 28 21
So really nice shooting from
wędruje
both
do
teams.
drużyny Czech. Serdecznie gratulujemy również reprezentacji Polski za wspaniałą walkę. Podziękujmy zawodnikom.
And we could also hear the Czech team cheering on their teammates. So it was really nice shooting from both, but
Yeah.
Czech Republic just confirmed their dominance from the qualification and from the also from the semifinals, which they lose. But
Yeah, that was just
you know, as you said, anything could happen. Slovakians were really hard opponents.
yeah, that match was tight. Here we could see that especially that last target, where I don't know if it's visible in the broadcast, but the target is actually on the level of more or less second floor of the building, so very steep angle upwards.
Yeah,
And
shooting it from 35 meters also not easy.
yeah,
So not easy targets here on the finals field, but
oh come on, it's finals.
it's
It should
finals.
not be
It should not be easy. Yeah,
It should not be easy.
but you can see that the wind is picking up a bit now, so we'll see how it affects the final now with Team Slovakia and Team Great Britain.
Yes, they're gonna fight for gold. Slovakians actually qualified fourth, and Great Britain qualified second, which also confirms what we said multiple times today. Anything can happen, so even somebody is qualifying first, that does not mean that they're gonna automatically end up at least in with final match,
Yeah.
fighting for gold. Here
Yeah.
we have
It happened many times that even the top seeded
yeah.
just lost because something wasn't right. You know, the weather wasn't good, the shooting wasn't good too. So as we said already, anything can happen, and the top seeded are not always going to win. But now we will see the second seeded and the fourth seeded Slovakians and Great Britain team,
Yeah.
which will be Lea Maláková and Daniel Medvedsky.
And for the Great Britain, it's going to be Amelia Hughes and Edward Gray. Even though that teams, both mixed and men's, women's, are being designated based on the qualification rounds, so it's some kind of a random situation. They are very familiar with each other, shooting mixed team. They are both in Welsh team, and they have some medals as a Welsh team in mixed matches.
That
so
can be really good for them then.
yeah, yeah,
That can be in their favor. So they are synced together, shooting together for a long time apparently. So that can help them in the team spirit also.
also that can be useful to how to call it, a comment on the target. If you know each other, you know how you shoot, and for example, you can see your first arrow landing high. You can give some tip to the archer which is shooting after you, that something might seem A but it's actually B, so maybe like, oh, it looks like 20 degrees up but it's actually 30, so those kind of things, those kind of pro tips, that communication within the team might be very useful. So if they know each other, they can do it, they think. But we're gonna see. It's actually gonna help them in that match or not. They are getting ready in the tent, and we're gonna start in a minute.
So any second now we will be starting the gold medal match between the team from Slovakia and from Great Britain.
Slovakians qualified fourth, as we said, and during the eliminations they fought Romania, defeating them 62 to 64,
Okay,
so
we
that was
are ready
very tight.
for the second
And
match.
then
Sorry for
actually
my
Czechs, which we saw a
absence,
moment
but
ago,
I was,
73 to
busy
69.
with other situation.
Przepraszamy za małą przerwę. Mój kolega był zajęty.
Second match in the record under 21 mixed team.
So we can see now coming up the coaches and the teams for the gold medal match.
Obydwie drużyny, które
So
zmierzą się
first
za
is
moment
Amelia
meczu o
Hughes
złoty
and
medal.
then Edward Gray for the Great Britain and Lea Malakova and Daniel Medvetsky for Team Slovakia.
Silence for the concentration. On target number 1, representing Slovakia, Lea.
So yeah, we could see the team introductions now, and any second we will be starting the gold medal match. Again on the target number 1, which are 40 centimeter targets, shooting on 30 meters, I believe. 30 meters, yeah. Which I think is the maximum distance for the 40 centimeter targets. So not easy to start with. And the team Great Britain is going to start.
40 centimeters target means that whole yellow is only 13, while the sixth field is 6.5 centimeters in diameter. So the targets are, which are they're trying to hunt, because they're hunting all that yellow, are not very big.
So the first arrow from
Edward starts,
Edward, and
GBR open with
quick draw, quick release, and we have 4.
4 to
Very
start.
close to 5, but still a 4.
And we can see that everybody's starting with a 4 here.
Yeah, I do believe, and most of them are actually shooting a little bit right. Wondering why. Maybe it's because of the angle.
And
Yeah.
maybe the light 2 also.
3.
And that is a 3 from Emilia.
Yeah.
So same as the Polish team, starting with the 7 points.
Because the targets are not exactly in front of them, they are always a little bit curved, so you need to carefully stand on that pole. There is no line which shows you basically which way to face.
So Lea Malakova now. And it is a 6.
And that's a solid 6.
6.
So that is a 6 to start with. Really nicely done.
We have a little bit of a wind picking up.
So Daniel Medvetsky now. Bit of a longer hold.
Yeah, that's a long hole I ever saw.
But it is a
But this
6.
is a 6, so it was worth it. It's a very strong start from Slovakian mixed team.
So far no point lost.
Yeah, even though they shot lines, they were not like inside out. Still, they count as 6. So it's 12 to 7 after first 2 arrows. And that's a 5.
That is a 5 from Edward.
So some a little bit adjustment, same height. but a little bit to the left from
Again,
the previous arrow.
yeah, again, it's a bit to the right. They have
Still.
plenty of times left, 80 seconds now, so there's plenty of time for Amelia to take her time for the shot. And it is a 4, maybe a 5. Hard to
I
see
do
from
believe
here.
It's gonna be a 4.
Yeah.
It's marked with the star with the asterisk, but I don't think it's gonna count as a 5.
Me neither.
Doesn't look like that.
Even by the
Although-
looks, it looks like there's still a bit of a black.
Yeah, still the field target faces are black.
Yeah.
3,
Ui,
2,
that is a 3 points from Lea.
Yeah, after those initial 6.
Yeah.
In world games in Chengdu, there were new faces tested, which are not black. They are more like
Pale
grey-
blue, something like that.
grayish, but still dark.
But I saw them,
Yeah,
and that is a
4.
and that's a 4.
that is 4. You could see how the arrows in the 6 flicked the last arrow of Daniel
Yeah.
into the 4. So that is downside of shooting groups together in the center. But on the other hand, you'll gain points by that. So
Ceny zostaną sprawdzone.
it's really nice shooting,
That happens in basically any kind of a competitions.
even on target.
Yeah, on targets when you have 4 archers shooting into one target, when they are on high level and they are grouping in that tens, there's always like broken knocks and things
Yeah,
like that.
that one arrow also. That's all the way somewhere else, not in the 10 ring too, or now in the 6 ring.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and with the quick shot to the target, you could see that the agent for the team Slovakia is Denisa Barankova, who is the World Game champion. So
That's true.
a lot of field archers that were on the World Games in Chengdu this year are also here competing for the European titles too. So the scores are confirmed now. 19 points for Team Slovakia and 16 points for Great Britain.
As we said,
That 4 was actually a 4, wasn't a 5, even though it was a close call. So
A zatem potwierdzono 19 do 16. Jako pierwszy
lines can be also very tricky because you think you shot the line, so you will get the higher score, and you mentally like relax a bit, and then you realize close to the target that it's actually a lower score, so you relaxed for no reason.
Yeah. Also, in field, you're shooting different angles, and sometimes it can be deceiving because according to everyone around, it's like, let's say 5, and then you realize when you come in that because of the angle how the arrow shot, it's not 5, it's 4.
Yeah.
But now we have
So,
second target.
Edwards shot a 6, really solid one, nearly dead center.
That's not the liner.
Yeah.
No doubt. This is a 6. So
6.
this time they are starting strong.
Yeah.
Let's see if Emilia.
We'll do the same.
Yeah. That would mean that we have a mirror target result.
And
she
that
was
is a
not happy.
4. You
4.
By all the shots that Emilia shot, you could see that her arm moved downwards, trying to make the arrow go upwards, trying to flick the arrow up.
Yeah, because those 3 out of 4 targets are upwards, which is kind of inconvenient for Olympic record
Yeah.
archers due to how the bow works.
We can
Shooting
see.
up.
Lea now shot
2.
2.
You could saw that shaking that she had a problem with actually raising her sights far enough
Yeah.
up.
When it first looked, it looked like it's not even in the target, so a 2 is really good. Now we'll see how Daniel will respond to it. And he shot a 5, so we are now tied up after two arrows
Yeah.
each. So again, it's going to be really nice, tight match. Edward and his bit of a longer hold again. And it is another 6 for Edward, so really nice shooting from him now.
Yeah, with longer holes, there's always a question: is it worth it or not?
Yeah.
And honestly, it's 50-50. Sometimes that longer holds results in 6, but sometimes that longer holds results in
4 threes, yeah.
something.
Again, and it
This time is a 5, still
Yeah.
low, but a 5.
5-liner, so a big challenge for the Slovak team now if they want to keep up with the Great Britain.
They need 10 points to keep up 11 to level, and 2 sixes would be nice to keep their lead from the first target.
Yeah, but
Slovakia, 3.
three.
That's a 3 low.
3 low, so Great Britain is going to be taking the lead now after this target, but
Yeah, that's for sure.
Daniels will definitely try to do his best to make it as small as possible. So for the last 2 targets, it's not going to be that hard, but it is a 4. So that means that Team Slovakia lost the 3-point lead from the first target, and now they are losing by 4 points.
Daniel's release and that last arrow was kind of like tensed, like he couldn't release the
Couldn't
string.
release it
Was
smoothly,
yeah,
yeah.
it wasn't. It was something was off. But as I said, especially I think that field archery is the most problematic for Olympic records, because the bows are not designed and set up for
Shooting upwards, downwards, yeah.
So yeah, they are for. So requires much more. I don't know, not strength. I would say power.
Yeah.
To keep it on the side, and we can see it here.
So the scores are also confirmed now.
Yeah, it's 33
Four-
to 7
4-point lead for the Great Britain.
after 2 targets. So 2 targets left. Now
We have the bunnies.
bunnies, and honestly, in my personal opinion, bunnies are deciding who's winning the match.
Yes, but on the other hand, we have a long 60-centimeter target too. So
This
the
one is interesting. Yeah.
So it can be tricky. You know, it pretty much on any other finals field it decides how the match is going to be going. You know, if you mess up the first target, and if it's going to be bunnies, it's hard to keep up afterwards if the opponent shot good. But here it is in the middle of the field and middle of the match, so it cannot be that decisive. No, doesn't have to be that decisive. But still, if both teams actually are going to not shoot well here, it can decide the match.
I remember in the previous European Championships in Italy, there was actually a funny rule, because the bunnies were on the final track was set up as a first target, and usually, like, I don't know, 4 out of 5 times, who was winning bunnies was losing the match.
Well, we saw that the Czech team won the bunnies now,
4 point.
and Slovakian Lea shot 4 now, so I would say that is a decent start for the bunnies.
Yeah.
Again, they chose, at least she chose the top target. You can see some problems with Daniel, but there is plenty of time to shoot.
Yeah, they have a lot of time. There's no pressure here.
So probably a 6.
So 6.
That's a 6.
That is a solid start from Team Slovakia. Very nicely done.
10 points out of 12 possible.
Yeah. So Edward now starting off for the Team Great Britain, and started with a 6. Really nicely done. We'll see how Amelia will follow up with Edward. Doesn't look happy, and it is a 4.
Yeah, once again, for some reason, for that whole match, Emilia is shooting low, 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 low. Even that 5 was...
Yeah, it was low. We can see that Amelia is shooting low, but
She's very consistent, and regarding the line,
yeah.
like vertical, the shots are perfect, but it's like...
Oh, and a 4 from Lea too. And again, it's low.
It's low.
Maybe cutting too much or just not holding the hand enough, I would say.
Reasons might vary.
Yeah.
We will never know.
So again, longer hole from Daniel, but it is a 6, and that is a solid 6.
Yes.
So 20 points from Team Slovakia, now leading by 6 points. So we'll see if the Team Great Britain is going to extend their lead from 4 points to more, or if we will have a tight match. Edward doesn't look happy with it, and it is a 4.
Fun fact is that shooting inside out on the bunnies in the field is very hard to do because the size of the 6 is not much wider than the arrow.
Yeah, it's not much wider than the arrows. You can see that a lot of guys are actually shooting the thicker tubes. So they would. When they shoot the inside out, it's like really you don't have. I don't think even 2 millimeters around around the arrow. So it's really small area. But we could see a 5 from Amelia. Now it was high.
Yeah.
So improvement, but still, Team Slovakia only trailing by 3 points. Only won this target by 1 point. So we'll see how the 60 centimeter target will decide this match.
Yeah, this one is very interesting.
And I would say it is a really nice target, because shooting upwards and from the sun to the darkness of shadows.
Yeah, they are standing in the sun, with the sun behind their back, and the target is actually covered by the roof of the, I don't know, small tower or gate. This actually reminds me the targets lifted on the crane.
Yeah, which we had on the last 2 World Championships.
Yes.
Yeah, Yankton and Canada too.
And I think in previous World Games it was as well
I
in Birmingham.
Birmingham, yeah, I think
there
so
was-
too. Yeah.
Yes, there. So the ideas of the people who are preparing those final tracks are limitless. How to and where to put the target.
Yeah, you cannot stop. You cannot stop the organizing committee on building the targets. So yeah, there is various inspirations and ways to build the finals fields. As you said, cranes can also be used for lifting the target. So it is interesting to see how,
Judges are leaving the field.
I don't know how to say.
So
How to set up the track so it's gonna be interesting,
Yeah.
and using the
he's going to shoot
area
first with his
surroundings
last
that they have
I mamy ostatni
where
strzelanie
the
jako pierwszy
particular tournaments are actually organized.
Słowacji,
Yep.
którzy ustępują 3 punktami drużynie Wielkiej Brytanii.
Great Britain will shoot first. Sorry, not Great Britain. Slovakia.
Team Slovakia shooting first. Lea Malakova now, waiting for her first arrow. Again, we could see she's a bit wobbly. Let's see how she will shoot, and it is a 4.
Or low.
Not a bad start.
It's not bad, it's not good, it's 4.
It's a 4.
So
It's neutral nearly.
it's okay.
It's okay. Yeah.
We're gonna see if Daniel gonna join her in that 4. Oh, shoot something high.
4 again. 8 points.
He joined him.
Next to
Join
each
her.
other. Like,
Yeah, so 8 points to start with. We will see how the Great Britain will respond.
do believe that the problem here is the elevation. It's actually hard to rise your sights into that yellow.
Yeah.
Because if you look carefully at the target face, you can see that all the holes are low.
Yeah.
So all of them are actually struggling to actually.
So
hit
we have
the farm.
4 points now from Edward too. Amelia nodding her hand. Oh, hat. Oh, Amelia wasn't happy with this one, so it's a 3.
Yeah.
So Malakova now again.
Once again, you can see that tension. Ooh,
Three.
that's a free.
So 3 points from Lea. If Slovakians wanted to extend the lead or erase the lead of the Great Britain,
That's not the way to do it.
that's not enough, yeah. So Daniel Medvetsky to close this match up, and it is a 6 points.
Yeah.
So 17 points from Team Slovakia.
And they're gonna finish that match with 70 points altogether because that was the last arrow for them. And
So 4 and a 3 to tie. We'll see how Edward will shoot.
oh,
And it is a 6.
if we,
So 2 to win.
yeah.
2 to
Though that you
win.
could see on the face that something wrong was with the release. He was like surprised that would happen, but
Yeah.
still,
Yeah, apparently it was a 6, yeah.
yeah.
Apparently when you're not happy with the shot, it's always going to be a good one. And it is a 6 points from Emilia to finish it off.
What a finish! Both matches, that last target, the team that wins finishes really, really strong on that target.
So it was a nice match now.
That was solid. And Emilia shooting whole match low.
Low, and now she got a high 6. So really nice shooting from Emilia. So the podium will be Great Britain on the first place, Slovakia on second, and Team Czechia on
On the third spot.
the third spot
With bronze, yeah.
with the bronze medal. So that was everything from the
Under 21
mixed
record
team,
Yeah.
and now we will move on to women under 21 team gold medal match.
Yes.
But as far as I know, it's not going to be a championship title awarded because there was not enough registered, so it's going to be a show match. But again, we are excited for it. Everybody will be cheering for their favorites here on the beautiful finals in Walbrzych.
Yeah. They're gonna receive the medals, of course, but they're not gonna be titled as European champions in teams because according to regulations there have to be enough teams registered in the original
In the preliminary,
list, yeah,
Yeah.
and there was not enough back then, so unfortunately, what can you do? That happened. But it's still, for me, a pleasant thing that the number of, especially those under 21 archers, is increasing by
Yeah.
year in those field tournaments.
Yeah.
Because that shows that field archery is growing. And I do believe that's very nice that not only those target tournaments, which you
Yeah.
can see at the Olympics or World Cup or something like that, are interesting for the archers, but also other versions of beautiful sport of archery.
yeah,
Can you,
nothing else than agree with you. Yeah, you can see we can see that we are not on the Olympic Games program yet. Or yet, I don't know yet. I don't know if it's even in the consideration.
World
But
Games. We have
but
field.
we have field at World Games, so this is as much close we can get to the Olympics, which is also very nice to have. Then we have the World Championships, the Continental Championships. I don't know how is it about other continents, like for example Asia or Africa, if they have continental championships in field.
As far as I know, no. Of course, North America, States, Canada,
Yeah.
they have a lot of field and field-related archery competitions.
Yeah, yeah. The
But
Reading 3D shoot is also nice.
yeah.
So now we can see the teams of Italy and Romania shooting for the gold medal
Yes.
without the title, unfortunately, but still it will be a nice exhibition match at least.
That's true. So for Italy, it will be Isabella Beccerio, Elena Branca, and Linda Grezzani.
And for Romania it's going to be Lavinia Stefania Chirita. I don't know if the pronunciation is correct. If not, please don't kill me. Then it's going to be Hajnalka Bernadette Ragos and Stefania Sigmirean. So good lineup.
Fun fact, Linda shooting for Italy is actually
On the
only
right, with
16 years old.
Stefania Lavinia
I know
Chirita.
that it's on under 21, so she should be under 21.
Well, I'm no older, I'm 17, so
It's still a year old more.
yeah, but still we can see that even the young archers shooting in the youth, even well, at the target events they would be considered as under 18s cadets. But even though that they are this young, they can still compete in the U21 categories and put up a really good score and really good shooting, which is the most important thing.
Yes,
And we are ready to
that's
go.
that's
The
true.
first level.
Also,
Jesteśmy gotowi do pierwszej serii strzelania.
it's not that surprising that we see that young archers actually in, for example, Italian team. Italy is very strong regarding the outdoorish archery. They are shooting a lot of tournaments in both 3D and field. And it's
Yes.
very popular there in all of the divisions. Where, for example, we mentioned states, the outdoor-ish tournaments like field and 3D are mainly for compounds, with addition of barebows, and the Olympic records are fairly rare. In Italy, all of them are shooting a lot of non-typical target or track, however you want to call it, competitions. So I'm not that surprised that actually those young people are happy. That young, I don't
Yeah.
know, as young
Yeah.
artists are happening. Romania is gonna start. The first is gonna be
The
Olympic
recurve. And we'll see how she starts the target. Everybody is going
And the first arrow for Armenia is a 4.
4. And again, it's on the right side of the target. So the right side of the target here on the 4Ds is really popular for everybody. Every archer that shot the score there. Ooh,
yeah.
something
She
happened.
reset.
Yeah, maybe an error has fallen down.
Another 4.
That's a 4. Also for the
Right side, yeah.
I do believe that's something to do with the angle, how the target stands. Also, the members of the team are one Olympic record, one compound, and one barebow. Barebow actually shoots from the closer.
Blue pack, yeah,
Yeah.
which is now on the 40s, is going to be way closer. It's on the 20 meter.
Yes, it's 20 meters, but because of the fact that barebows have no form of sight, they are aiming with actually point of the arrow.
3.
And it is a 3. Yeah.
11 points.
But it's on the line, it's not on the right side, so
Yeah, that's
that's a good thing.
Dla Rumunii.
So 11 points to start with for Team Romania. And now we'll see how the compound from Italy will do. Oh, a letdown. something
Yeah.
bad happened, but
Isabella is gonna redraw.
we have a problem with the timing system, but it looks like the judges managed it,
No.
4.
and it is a 4.
4.
Oh.
And it's on the left side.
Okay. But still.
Four.
And a 4 again
Very consistent.
from both teams. And now the last bare bow shooting.
Yeah.
Stop shooting.
For us, it's very convenient
Oh.
that they are shooting in the same order.
And the
So we can
field has
compare.
stopped, as what we heard. There is a problem with the timing system, so
So
the session now is
So we
stopped.
have a timing system issue. Meanwhile, I want to thank one of the main sponsors of this event, that is the Wrocław Airport, that is supporting the 2025 European
So yeah, it looks like that the
Field
timing
Archery Championship.
system has let us down and apparently decided not to cooperate with us on the finals. So the session had to be stopped for a few seconds, we hope. We'll see. And we'll wait for the barebow to shoot its last arrow.
So we'll have the situation with 4-4-3 for Romania and 4-4 for Italy. Now we have the third arrow.
Yeah. Waiting for the timing system to be fixed now.
no,
Yeah.
those things happen.
But we'll see how it will mess up with the archers, because
Yeah.
there you are in a rhythm, you start to shoot, you're concentrating already, but then all of a sudden you stop shooting.
Yeah, it messes up with the focus.
Yeah. So the barebow for the Italian now, remaining 120 seconds.
Now the clocks are showing the same time for both teams.
Yeah.
So I'm afraid that there is going to be another stop to correct it.
But there should be enough time now.
Yeah.
4.
And a 4.
4.
So 12 points for Team Italy
Yes.
and 1 point lead.
Arrow also from the barebow, that means 12-11. 1 point of advantage for the Italian team.
I nie patrząc na tą przerwę, mieliśmy naprawdę dobre strzelanie.
So it looks like everything is ready for the second target.
Means that Romania
Even our timing system, so
Yeah.
we're happy to see that. And let's hope that the timing system will now show the correct time and not stop in the middle of the shoot.
Yeah.
It looks, so far it looks like it is. But
Once
again, it's
timer showing the same time for both teams, so it's
Yeah.
counting actually for the second team as well. So something is still off. But the judges didn't stop, and the first arrow
And it's very close
Ro-
to the line at 3.
for
Close
Romania
to
is
the
gonna be a
4.
3. Yeah.
yeah.
We'll need the judge. Sorry, friends.
Mamy na linii ocenę 3, może 4.
So yeah, a 3 probably for the team Romania.
That's probably a 5.
That's gonna be a 5.
Yeah, it looks like it, but again, the angle of this
Yeah, and with
arrow
a little
is
bit of a shade
yeah.
from the arrow, it might be deceiving.
It's really hard to see even from the commentating box.
And the last arrow for that series from Babo, and
And a 4.
that's a 4.
Yeah, this is a 4. We can all agree on that. So this is a really,
Yeah, that
really,
is
really nicely shown 4 or shot 4. We can see also some confusion. Oops. So we can see the Italian compound shooting first.
Yeah.
So 4 points again,
Low.
low. Yeah. Apparently everybody loves to shoot 4s now in this match, because we didn't see.
6 points.
And now we see it. It is a 6 point now. I nearly jinxed it.
Yeah.
It is going to be a 4 point match, but no. The Italian said,
Just wanted to prove you wrong. That's it.
Yeah.
But that's not a liner. No work for the judges.
No work for the judges there, yeah. It's going to be really apparent 6, so let's wait for the barebow. What she will shoot, and it is a 6. Really nice shooting from the team from Italy.
Yes.
So that is really nicely done.
It seems that they're gonna have a 6-point lead, although 2 arrows were marked with the asterisk, so they're gonna be verified by the judges.
Sprawdzenie tych ocen, ponieważ jak słyszeliśmy, 2 oceny, 2 strzały były bardzo blisko linii.
Asterix disappeared. The arrows are confirmed, so 28 to 22. After 2 targets, Italy leads against Romania in a gold medal match
Yeah.
in women's under-21 team.
And we can see now any second that the bunnies have changed their self from 4 to only 3. So one of them died. But now it's only how the team is shot.
No, there are 6. 3 targets
Oh well, there.
for one team and 3 for other.
Yeah.
So actually 2 appeared, because each archer will still shoot 2 arrows.
Oh yeah. Well,
Sorry, 1 arrow.
1 arrow, but we have now a triplets, and it is a 6 to start with. Really nice.
Wielkie otwarcie dla Rumunii.
Yeah, that's a solid start. And that's another 6.
And that's another 6. Yeah.
Liners, but no inside outs, but still, no doubts that there are 6s.
Yeah.
Romania got angry after the previous target.
Ooh.
Four.
And it
That's
is a
a
4.
Points, a great end for Romania.
But 16 points from Romania. That's really good.
Yeah, although aiming with Burbo into the bunnies is, I think, one of the hardest thing to do,
Yeah.
because you're aiming with the point of the arrow, and at that distance, the point of the arrow is actually a size of, like, at least that yellow field.
Yeah.
So there is very hard to find that precision to actually aim into the hill.
Yeah, but we can see now.
Let's see what's gonna be response from
Italian compound. Shooting a 6.
Yeah, that's a 6.
6.
That is really nicely done. Some fixing from the Italian recurver.
Some adjustments on the side.
4.
Ooh,
That's a
that is a
Okay.
4.
No, I do think that the judge will have to look
No,
into it.
I think it's well, it's hard to say from here,
Yeah.
and I don't have my binos to look from here. We are really far now, so it's really hard to say. But 70 seconds remaining for the bareboat to shoot one arrow. It's going to be way more than enough.
6 points.
And it has a
Thanks
6
for
points,
16,
so a
16.
tight target here,
Yes.
but still a 6-point lead for Team Italy.
Yes. That's true. After 3 targets,
Yeah.
that's gonna be a close on that last one, which we like so much. Also, they changed the target face size, because during the mixed team matches, that last target was 60 centimeters.
Mhm.
Now they changed it. It's 40.
It's
So
40.
smaller target.
So we started on a 60s then.
Yeah, that was a 60,
Oh.
and now we have 40 centimeters. Also for the Olympic record, now the distance will be and the compound, of course, the distance will be slightly closer that we've seen in the mixed matches, because that last target was 35 meters. Now we're gonna have 30, but the target face is actually smaller.
Yeah.
So now the question is, you prefer to shoot from further distance or smaller target?
It's hard to say, because always you have to make it equal, like make it equal from the target size to the distance. But now we can see that the organizing committee has decided to make a bit of a hell and put it on the furthest distance on the 40 centimeter targets, so it's a bit harder. But if you are trained enough and really shooting really well, it shouldn't be a problem to shoot a proper 6.
And here we have the start.
It
with
is
a
a
4 from Romanian Olympic
looks like a 4, yeah.
Yeah, that's a 4.
Yes, 4 or 5.
To the left,
It's gonna be called 4 with a star. Too close to call.
3.
That is a 3.
and we could saw that there was some
5 and a
tension, and with the release it wasn't that smooth. But in this target everyone have an issue due to the elevation. It's really steep
Yeah.
and it's very hard to actually have that smooth release and that angle.
We can see that the angle here is very big.
6 points.
And it is a solid 6, which is
It
real.
doesn't matter, she's just smashing those 6s.
Yeah.
And it's a third 6 from her.
I think so, yeah. We saw a 6 from the recurve and barebow from the Italian team, but still no 6 from the Romanians. But now, really
So
nice,
very good and, for
really nicely done.
14.
So 7-point lead now from Team Romania. We'll see how the Team Italy will respond to it.
5.
And it is a 5.
As usual on this target, a little bit low.
Yeah.
Three.
And a 3.
3.
So
Well,
if the Romanian 4 will be called a 5, it's a tie now, but still it is a hit to win for Italian team. But
basically anything above 1 is
even the 1 is enough to win. So we'll
Exactly.
see if
asterisks irrelevant, yeah.
if it will be called up or not, and if the Italian team will take the gold medal. So Last arrow from the team Italy.
2 points.
It is a 2-point.
Liner.
So the gold medal, even if it would be a 5 for Team Romania, will still go to Team Italy. So nicely done by the Italians. Really nice shooting.
She knew that it needs 2 to win, so why bother?
Yeah, why bother? Yeah.
Of course, no one thinks like that.
Yeah, you
That's
still
just-
need to focus on the shot. Still need to make it complete, because you know, if you relax too much, you can shoot a miss and the match would be over,
Yeah,
which
that's
is not what everybody wants. So we can see some congratulating from the World Archery Europe president, Mr. Mario
So,
Scartella.
ladies and gentlemen, let me to
But
introduce,
now
the competitor for
we
the
have
gold medal is,
again Italian team
under 21
against
team.
Slovenia.
Panie i panowie, państwo pozwolą, że przedstawimy drużyny, dwie, które walczyć będą w konkurencji poniżej 21 lat mężczyzn.
On the left, representing Slovenia, Timotej Obreza, Viktor Primozigogala, Samo Burbecz.
Reprezentacja z Słowenii to Timotej Obreza, Viktor Primozigogala i Samo Wrbec.
And on the right, representing Italy, Fabrizio Aloisi, Giulio Locchi, Lorenzo Pierangeli.
I reprezentanci
So yeah, for the team Italy, representing there's Fabrizio Aloisi, Giulio Locci, and Lorenzo Pierangioli. I don't know, the Italian surnames are also really hard to pronounce. But from Team Slovenia we have Timotej Obreza, Skierjanec, we have also Viktor Primožič-Gogala and Samo Vrbec. So this is the lineup for the bronze medal match for U21 men team.
Yeah. Italians qualified as third team, while the Slovenia was fourth. Now they're fighting for the bronze. We're gonna see how it's gonna end up.
Yeah. So Fabrizio Aloisi shooting first. And it is a solid 6 to start with.
Yeah. Good opening.
And it's on the left now, so
Yeah.
so the
But
first arrow changed now.
no, but the wind picked up.
Yeah.
We have now wind from the right. Previously we had it from the left.
And a 5.
That's gonna be a 5.
And it's gonna be a 5,
Yes.
yeah. So now waiting for the recurve Oh, not Riker, Barbo. We'll see how he does.
So this
And
has
it's a
a
3.
and the previous a 6 and a 5.
Still a solid
Sorry
score.
about the delay.
Yep. We can see 14 points now.
A ostatnia była 3.
14 points for Italy.
Now we're gonna see the response from Slovenia.
Yeah, we can see Victor starting off for the team Slovenia.
5, close to the 6.
And it is
possible
a
line.
really
That's a
close, but it is going to be a 5.
6.
4.
4.
And a 4, so 9 points now. We'll see if the Barbo can tie the score,
Yeah, level 2.
get it leveled.
5.
With a 5 would be enough
Yeah.
to make it a level match. 6 would be for a 1-point lead. And it is a
And
6.
6.
So 1-point lead for
At least.
Slovenia.
At least 1 point lead because we have still an asterisk on that first arrow. Although from our perspective it's not gonna be.
Yeah, it looks like it's not going to be. It's not going to be a 6 from Victor, so it means that it's going to be
No i poczekamy
5.
oczywiście na oficjalne potwierdzenie, ale wszystko wskazuje
Had to-
na to, że naprawdę
I had to remember how to say it in English.
Słowenii jednym lub dwoma
But we can see that the sun has,
Yeah, hidden behind the cloud.
yeah,
So now they don't have that.
much of a light.
Which was causing so much trouble, especially at the mixed teams
Yeah.
matches. The first one where the sun was so rough that they was blinding the archers.
Yeah, but even for the left-hand archers, it can be quite difficult because you would have the sunlight right in your face, and then
But do we have anyone left-handed now? I don't think so.
I don't think so. I'm not sure, but
And
for the
later
left,
the sun will move with the times.
yeah, but for the lefties, it's not easy.
Let's see. And we have official confirmation. 5-4-6 for Slovenia, Italy 6-5-3. So we have 1 lead for Slovenia.
Yeah.
Sorry, 1 point lead.
1-point lead from Slovenia. So the Italians will be starting now on the long target, which is an 80 centimeter target, and for the recurve and the compound they will be shooting on 50 meters, and the barebow will shoot on only 40 meters.
Only 40.
Only 40, yeah. So Fabrizio again shooting first for Team Italy. And it is that is a dead inside. Nearly a spider.
Nearly killed that spider, yeah.
Yeah,
nota
dead
6.
inside 6. Really solid start from Team Italy. So we will see how the recurve will follow up Fabrizio
4.
with a 4
4.
low.
Oh, a little bit low.
Yeah, but still a solid shooting from Team Italy. Yeah, it looks like that we have a bit of a wait here for the barebow, trying to prepare himself.
5.
And it is a 5, so 6-5-4 for Team Italy, which is a solid score.
15 punktów.
Yeah. 6, 4, 5.
Yeah. But how will the team Slovenia respond?
In a previous series, 15 points was not enough. So
Yeah.
let's see how the Slovenians will score this time. And that's a 6. Another 6 from compound.
And a 5 from the recurve.
Yes.
Really nicely done.
We can compare how each kind of a bow was shooting. So the compounds were tied. The
However,
recurve was
something with the arrow in the meantime for Timotei. Something wasn't quite right.
maybe the knock was off, or maybe the vein.
Probably.
Doesn't matter. You don't think about it. Just he threw
Throw it
the
out.
arrow,
Throw it away and
take another one.
take another one. Yeah. We can see some movement, and it is a 3.
Oh,
So that means that we have a tied score now
yeah.
for the after the second target, which is a nice twist.
Yeah. After
this
2
match.
targets, we have basically the match starts over.
Yeah.
Although we must say that the level of shooting
It's quite
of the
high.
matches is really, really solid.
Yeah, I have to agree with you. We can see that the archers representing really have to, really are making their name at the international field too. So everybody wants to show off their shooting and probably get some sponsors and anything else. Just trying to show off and make a name for themselves.
Isn't that the whole point of tournaments? To prove themselves against other bests?
I would say so, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But
So-
now, starting target number 3, the bunnies.
Yes. So far, Italian compound archer made no mistake. 2 targets, 2 solid 6s inside out. Let's see if he's gonna keep up that perfect score.
And it is a 6.
It is a 6,
6 points.
but this time a liner. Come on.
Yeah, it is a liner. You know, the bunnies are not Archer's favorites. I shot with Fabrizio the semifinals,
Yeah.
and even though he lost only 1 point, it was on the bunnies. Yeah, again, probably bunnies are not his favorite. So the bunnies are the main target where you lose points probably.
6 points.
But a nice 6 from the recurve too, so we have 12 points after 2 arrows now. So, yeah, the bunnies are quite hard to shoot on. Looks like the time is not a problem for the
No.
archers because they have plenty of time remaining. 55 seconds now, so a letdown is possible.
That was a quick shot, but it's a 5. So very, very solid.
Looks like a 5.
Yeah,
Pięć.
that's a 5.
So
Yeah.
17 point.
17 point, yeah, that's the closest we got to the perfect score now.
I think so.
46 w
I
sumie.
think we had no 18 yet.
So far.
So far. We'll see if the Team Slovenia will prove us wrong and shot an 18 now. It would be really good to see.
Oh, very long hold.
Very long hold, but
5 points.
and a 5, yeah.
5.
That's what we talked about previously, that long holds may
So-
result in lower scores.
And from compound on bunnies, you expect that 6.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. There should be a 6.
Yeah. But again, long hold from the recurve 2, and it is a
4.
4.
So
Four.
we already know for sure that Italy will take a lead after 3 targets.
Yeah, for sure. At least for 2 points now. If Timotei will score a 6, it's gonna be only 2 points.
Yeah.
And it is a 4, I
Or
think.
maybe 5.
I don't know, it's hard to say.
No, it's a 4.
So from this angle it looks like it's a 4, but from the side angle it looks like it's a 5. It's really hard to say.
Yeah. Let's leave it to the judge.
Yeah.
The Italy takes the lead. Now has 3 points or 4.
Trzy lub 4 punkty przewagi drużyny Włoch.
So yeah, confirmed scores. It is a 4. So 13 points only for Team Slovenia. So now they are trailing by 4 points.
For Italy?
Before the last target.
Before the last target, yeah.
Slovenia will shoot first. This last time.
But again, it's not over until the last one is shot. So
At counted.
and counted and confirmed too.
Yeah.
So we still have to wait for the last target.
Sun once again is causing some troubles.
Yeah. But it should be no problem. But still we are shooting on a 40 centimeter target, 30 meters. Longer
Four.
hold, and it is a 4. That's not enough.
Yeah,
That's not enough.
if
yeah, this-
they
yeah.
want to put pressure on Italy, they need to hit that yellow at least.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. If you want to put some pressure on the Italians, you need to shoot 6s now, but... And that is a 2, so... That didn't have much to...
Yeah, that's true.
It's only 2-point lead now.
Yeah, with 2 arrows ahead. So. But we're gonna wait what Italy gonna shoot, because this target caused some serious troubles basically. No, I'm not gonna say all, but most of the...
Most of the archers had problem with it.
So
Yeah,
we're gonna see.
we can see Timotei is taking his time.
But for sure, Italy now has some breathing space.
Yeah. But if there will be a 6, now it could be interesting. And it is a 4.
4.
So 52 points for Team Slovenia now. Which can be erased just by 1/6 from Fabrizio Aloisi.
Is the final score of Slovenia?
And so far, he didn't shoot anything but 6s, so...
So yeah, so if Fabrizio will confirm his dominance in this match, we could see a tight score and then a hit to win. But we have to wait. What will Fabrizio shoot? Long hold, but it is a 6 dead center.
This is the killed spider.
Yeah, this definitely did, so 52-52. and hit to win for a bronze medal.
Yeah, that's true. And they have 2 hours to do it.
That shouldn't be a problem.
Four, sorry.
That's
And it is a
four,
4, so it is now pretty much confirmed that Team Italy is going to win the bronze medal. Doesn't matter what the barebow will shoot, it will be a bronze medal. Again, barebow taking its time to prepare for the last shot.
Three, and it's enough, and the bronze medal.
So
goes to
3,
Italy.
so 59 points total, and the Team Italy is taking the bronze medal from the European Championships in Team U21 men.
It was a good, solid match. Some solid shooting we've seen here. But this is already in the past, and we are getting ready for gold medal match in men under 21 team, where Great Britain
Will face Czechia.
will face Czechia. Yes, that's true.
Yeah, for Great Britain it will be Edward Great, which we already saw
we've seen
in the mixed team.
So we have
Then
the bronze medal
Oliver
of
Hicks
Italy.
and
That is now
Iwan
time
Rees.
for the
And
gold
from
medal.
Team Czechia it is going to be Lukáš Immer,
That will, shoot
Richard Krejčí and
for the
Ladislav
gold medal
Neblecha.
in the record.
The great team Great Britain was first in the qualification mainly because of the scores of Oliver Hicks with the barebow. Is just, I have to say, it's incredible what he is performing here. It is beyond believable, to be honest. Shooting nearly better as the seniors. So
Not nearly.
no, he shot better than the
He shot
seniors.
better, and it was by far. In under 21, he had advantage, I think, 20 or 30 points after the qualification, something like
So
that.
yeah,
He's
Oliver
holding
Hicks putting
almost all of the world records, senior world records to his name. He's basically a golden child of barebow.
yeah, he's
I oczywiście powitajmy panią
as you said, golden child of barebow, shooting really great, shot really great here the qualification, and if I'm not mistaken, he swept through the U21 eliminations without lost. So
Yeah,
we will definitely see him in the finals.
the individual finals. Yeah.
Yeah. And we will definitely see him here on the team finals too. So Team Great Britain is going to start up this match on target number 1, which is 60 centimeter face on 35 meters for the recurve and compound,
And
And-
Gray will open.
and 30 meters for Oliver Behrman. Oh, Oliver Hicks, sorry.
4.
4 points from Edward.
4.
4.
And 4 points from Iwan Rees. So really quick shots from Team Great Britain. Not even 30 seconds.
2 hours are already in the target.
Yeah, really fast shooting. So Oliver Hicks now.
You can see how carefully he's crawling on the string, because barebow doesn't have sides. You're adjusting the range by string walking.
Yeah.
Very long hold.
Another 4.
And a 4.
Another 4.
So 12 points to start with from Great Britain, but now Team Czechia will start their shooting too. We can see Lukáš Immer is going to start the start for the team Czechia with compound.
Also, you've been saying about lefties shooting. Actually, Oliver is left-handed.
Yeah. So Lukasz will start. Hopefully, with some good arrows. I don't know. I have to be biased now.
5 points.
And as a 5 points.
Yeah, that's very nice stuff. Although he's shooting kind of unusual for a compound with very loose left hand on the bow. He's not holding it like at all. He's just pushing. That's kind of unusual, especially in the field where the angles may vary.
Yeah.
So
Oh, let down for
yeah,
Richard now.
maybe some assistance.
Yeah. Long hold for Richard now. And it is a
that's
5.
That's a
Very
5.
close to the line. Only the judge will say if it's a 5 or a 6.
Now Ladisław Neblecha.
To jest piątka lub szóstka. Sędziowie zdecydują.
I'm gonna finish the first target. So Ladisław shot a
That's another hero.
5,
That's not the 5, but
which is, well,
So we have
it looked like it was going for 6, but it hit another arrow.
yeah, again, as we said in the previous matches, that the closer you have the arrows together, the harder it is to hit the center, because the arrow can flick from another, and got diverted to the 5, which happened now, and it is going to be probably a 5-5-5 for Team Czechia and 4-4-4 for 4-4-4 for Team Great Britain.
Yeah. So 12-15 after first target. That's a solid advantage.
Yeah. 3 points is really good to start with.
no line for Czech. Starting to shoot. Also
So the
with second
scores are now confirmed. We have 5-5-5 from Team Czechia
Wspaniały wynik.
and 4-4-4 from Team Great Britain.
You see something very unusual where two archers are preparing themselves basically. At the same time you can see compound standing next to Rekov, already
Yeah.
arrow on the string.
And it is a 4 now.
Yeah, 4 low.
Again, here on this target everybody gets low.
six.
But
Sześć.
But this is a 6 from Eowen, so really nice shooting.
yes.
But now we will wait for Ollie Hicks.
Yeah, we praised him so much, and the first arrow from him was
It was a 4.
Come on.
Yeah, but I think that he will get better during the match. You know, high expectations from Ollie, but we'll see how it goes. The finals can make some, some difference to the mental game too. Maybe a bit more nervous than usual, but it shouldn't be a problem from Ollie. Ah, that's what I said.
Sześć.
It is a
Sorry.
solid 6 now from Ollie Hicks.
Yes, that's
That's just ridiculous, to be honest. Really nice shooting from him. Whole week, pretty much.
yeah. Whole week, past 5 years at least.
Yeah.
Even 6. I think his first world record, senior world record, he shot when he was 17 or something like that.
Yeah, that's...
And the fun fact is that his brother is not that far behind.
Yeah.
Maybe
Family
Rosenblatt.
of Hicks are really good in the barebow. But now Lukasz Immer going to shoot first, and is a high 5.
Pięć.
I5, which is probably a good way to start the match.
Some assistance from the sun.
Yep. And it is another 5. Again, really good shooting from the team Czechia. If they're gonna keep it in the gold, I think it's going to be really good. And we can see some smiling from Ladislav too. And it's always good to have fun during the shoot.
Of course, the good mood is something that is basic.
Unreplaceable too. But how would the last arrow go?
Six,
And a 6 from Ladislav, so a nicely done.
So this target ends up with a draw.
I tu mieliśmy remisowe
That
strzelanie,
means that
a to
Czechia
oznacza,
is
że
still
drużyna
leading
Czech
by 2
ma
points in
wciąż
the match
3 punkty
overall.
przewagi.
Yeah.
We can see here Czechs athletes cheering in the background.
Yeah. And not only the Czechs, we have, as what I heard, also some Slovakians, so you can see that the brotherhood is still there.
Still strong.
Still strong, yeah.
Oh, come on. Eastern versus Western Europe, basically, at this point.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
I know.
But let's not get into the history of that, you know.
No. Now it's all about the sport, about those young archers, because as we are wanted to remind, these are still the matches of under 21.
Yeah.
It's all about the competing on the quotation mark even ground, but ground the field archery is actually a
Bit of a
overstatement.
yeah.
But it's all about good shooting, good archery, nice international meet of the athletes from whole Europe, and actually they are making history here. A lot of them has multiple international tournaments under their belt already. Probably we're gonna see them for years on various tournaments around the world.
Yeah.
So here they are fighting for the title, for the medal of the European Championships. So I was just corrected.
6 points.
There are
Sześć.
not enough teams also in the men's under 21, so there will be no title. They are fighting for the medal.
Yeah, and 6 points.
And
And a 5, probably. Hard to say. It looks like it is a 5. Yeah,
yeah, that's a 5.
that is a 5. So 6-5 to start with.
Point of the draw arrow.
Long hold from Oli.
And a 3
Oh, and it is a 3.
3, być może 4.
And his release was very, very well. But correct me if I'm wrong, but it looks like combined time of excuse me, Edward and Johan is the same time as Oli is
Yeah.
holding his draw.
Yeah, it is.
That's
It looks from here. It looks like that Eoin and Edward are shooting pretty much in 30 seconds,
the rest time is for Oli.
and the rest is just for Oli. Yeah. But now Lukáš Immer for the team Czechia.
They need to score at least 14 to keep the advantage.
And it is a 6 points to start. Really good
And
shot.
basically, half of that goal was done with one arrow.
Yeah. But now Richard going to shoot second and see if he can put a 6 on. I will let down, but there is still enough time. There's
Yeah,
70
time.
seconds. "70 seconds to go. Richard again. Pulling as much as he can, but it is again a long hold.
5.
And it is a 5 in the
Yes.
end,
It's
so
okay.
so it is okay. So 5 is a good, I would say, good score.
Mhm. Let's see.
4.
And a
it's
4
four.
points,
Steady.
so it looks like it's going to be a
Czechia
4-point
shot
lead.
5 and a 4.
4 or 3-point lead for Team Czechia before the last
For the last target, yeah.
before the last target, yeah.
It is the line, touching the line.
And the last target, the famous gate, 40 centimeters, 30 meters for the record, Olympic record, and compound 20 meters for bareball.
Yeah.
4 points lead for team from Czech Republic.
So 46.
So yeah, we will see how they
42.
do for the last target. Again, we could see that most of the arrows shot from there were pretty close, pretty low. So we'll see if there will be any difference now.
Punkty przewagi
If it might be high,
drużyny, która prowadzi, czyli reprezentacji
we'll see.
Czech.
That we're gonna see in a moment. Everything will be clear.
Again, Edward shooting first.
Yes. And the compound is already ready to shoot. They are really saving that time for Orin, it looks like.
Yeah,
It's kind of unusual.
he wasn't happy with it.
Oh, that's a free.
That's a 3. So
Trzy.
not a good start.
4.
And a 4
Cztery.
for Ewan, so 3-point lead now only, with 85 seconds to go for Ollie.
Yeah,
That's-
that's enough.
That's way more than enough. He can shoot the whole 6 arrows there, I would say. But now we will see how he'll do. A longer hold again for Ollie. Really long hold.
Even for him. And that's a 4.
And it is a 4.
Kolejna czwórka.
So 53 points for Team Great Britain.
So they need 8 points to win.
8 points to win. That's 2 4s. Shouldn't be that big of a problem. But we'll see. We'll see how it will turn up. Still, there can be some mistakes made.
Yeah, but they have a lot of space to breathe here, unfortunately. Brits were not able to put enough pressure on that right target, last target, to actually make Team Czechia actually nervous.
Yeah. So Lukáš Immer. again, starting the last target.
Five.
5. So
Very nice.
3 to win now. Making adjustments to his side. And it is a
That's a
6. So
Although I would not be 100% certain, to be honest.
yeah, but it is pretty much decided now.
But it doesn't really matter. It's already 53 to 57.
Yeah, but 3 will put a nice average of 15 per target now, but I think Ladislav wants to go for more than a
Of
3. Of course, 6 is the main target.
There's a
And a 4.
And a
gold
4.
medal goes to Czechia.
So a gold medal for Team Czechia, even though it is without a title. It was a good fight. Good fight. Good fight and nice competing here, and the mixed team and team finals. It is now also confirmed by the target judge. And in a few moments we will come back with the medal ceremony, and we will move on to the senior categories around 2 o'clock. Around 2 o'clock we will move on for the barebone mixed team.
Yes.
Okay.
Till then.
Till then, see you soon.
See you soon.